Hi, my name's Shaun, I'm from academia. Today I'm going to tell you about espresso coffee that you can find in a cafe in Melbourne. Now, starting with espresso, this is called a short black in Australia, and it's just a single shot of coffee, 30 mils. So this coffee is a standard, normal coffee in Australia, and it's just one shot. The next one, ristretto, is known as a half shot in Australia. This one is less, so the least amount of 15 mils. Now, if you're ordering a cappuccino, for example, in a cafe in Melbourne, you can just say a weak cappuccino, and we know it means a ristretto, a small amount of coffee. On the other end of the scale, doppio, also known as a double shot, is 60 mils, so more coffee than the rest. So again, if you're ordering a cappuccino, you say, I'll have a strong cappuccino, and they know it means more coffee. Now, I'm going to go put my order in, and I'll be back with some more coffee. Smelling good. Alright, more coffee. Long black, also called Americano in Europe, is 120 mils of water at the bottom and 60 mils of coffee on top. The next one, macchiato, also called a short mac, is a single shot of coffee, 30 mils, and a little bit of milk on top. The last one, long macchiato, also called a long mac, is 60 mils of coffee, so a double shot, and again, a little bit of milk on top. Now I think my coffee is nearly ready, so I'll be back. Good stuff. Now, latte, this coffee is 30 mils of coffee, 180 mils of milk, and a centimetre of foam on the top. So latte is a milky coffee. Now, piccolo, this is a small latte. So same amount of coffee, less milk, and half a centimetre of foam on the top. Easy way to remember, big, small. Now, flat white, what I have here, is 30 mils of coffee and 150 mils of milk on the top. Now, there's a small layer of foam on the top, but not as much as a piccolo and a latte. Now in Melbourne, flat white is normally a double ristretto. So 2 small shots of coffee for extra flavour. Looks like I'm out of coffee. I'll be back with some more and some more words. This is not a flat white, this one is a cappuccino. Cappuccino. This is a good cappuccino, which is 30 mils of coffee, 120 mils of milk, and 1 centimetre of foam on the top. Now in Australia we tend to put chocolate powder on the top for extra flavour, but in Europe they don't do this. The next drink is hot chocolate. Now this is something you have at a cafe when you don't feel like coffee. So we start off with 30 mils of chocolate, 180 mils of milk, and then a centimetre of foam at the end. And again, we can put some chocolate powder on top for extra flavour. The last one is a mocha. Now this is a drink you have when you feel like a coffee, but maybe don't like the flavour, and you feel like a hot chocolate. So it's somewhere in between the two. Now we start off with 30 mils of chocolate, 30 mils of coffee, 150 mils of milk, and a centimetre of foam at the end. And again, if we want, we can put some chocolate powder on top to finish for more flavour. Now, I'll be back in the next video with some more advanced drinks you can have at a cafe here in Melbourne.